A good night to each and every one of you. A fantastic night to each and every one of you. Let's fight! Good to have you here, Norma Watson, Philel Innes, Siobhan McDonough, Anthony Jarvis, John Jones. Great to have you, Philel. Good to have you, John, Norma. Good to have you, Anthony, Siobhan. How are you folks doing out there, wherever you're joining us from? Welcome in the ring, good folks. Pace and Power. Alexis Chamley Richmond, good to have you as well. Wilma Grant and all the other folks who are joining us. Great to have you guys. Simone Grace, good to have you as well, Simone. And I see Joylyn. Candy Energy is here as well. Good to see Candy. Good to see each and every one of you joining us tonight, guys. Bella and Jenny's. Henrietta, great to see you guys. Pace and Power, boots on the ground. You know how we do it, folks. Y'all know how we do it. Don't pretend. Share the damn right. Smash that emoji button for us, guys. And we're fired up. We're ready to go. We trust that you guys are as well. We trust you guys have had a great day, a fantastic day. Fired up, we tell you, folks. And we're ready to go. Great to see you guys right out of the block. Joylyn Cook, we see you there. Whichever page you're joining us from tonight, whichever site, whichever platform you are joining us from, share the life. Happy Valentine's, folks. Happy Valentine's to each and every one of you. We trust that you guys are great. Some of you preparing to head to dinner. Some of you went to lunch like me. Had a fantastic afternoon. We're happy for each and every one of you guys. Happy Valentine's. And we trust that you guys are great. Wherever you all are joining us from, share that live, smash that emoji button, Everett Small, Gloria Gordon, smash that emoji button for us. Good folks, and let's keep going. Let's keep moving on down. Good to have each and every one of you here. Diane Fordyce, Volmay Wilson, great to have you. Happy Valentine's, folks. Andrew Cuthbert, good to have you. Good to have all the Andrews joining us. Lyndon Gill, we see you as well, Lyndon, and all the other folks joining us tonight. Mavis Davis Wells, we see you as well. We see you there, Mavis. We see you there. We're happy you're here with us. Ronald Warren, Joylyn Cook, Joe Robinson, Roy Gulliver, we see you too. We trust that you guys are great. Dexter Thomas, we see you. Pace and Power. We trust that you guys are well. We're fired up. We're ready to go. We're ready to move things along. We're going to hold for a couple of you. Rowena Cummins, I haven't forgotten you, Rowena. I have not forgotten you. Great to have each and every one of you here. Great. Andrew, Waller, good to see you, good folks. Good to have you here with us. Wherever you all are joining us from, share that live, smash that emoji button for us, guys. Pace and Power. We're going to tell you folks right off the bat as we hold for some of the other folks to join us this evening. If you're looking for a good justice of the peace, Commissioner to Votes and Affidavit, guys, we recommend Alistair Collins. He's an expert in this area, folks. You need a good justice of the peace. You need a good Commissioner of Votes to Affidavit. 649-69 6410 649-6410. Alistair's going to tell you all you need to know. Head down there, folks. It's just between Camp and Waterloo Street at the Carrion Mall. You can't miss it. It's on the left-hand side there. Carrion Mall, folks. There's no buildings on the right. If you're heading down to town. And we recommend them highly, folks. We recommend them highly. They're going to give you the fix-up, guys. They're going to give you just the things you need. They're going to give you the right advice and the right guidance. Yep. Good to have each and every one of you. Nonetheless, and again, we want to recommend them highly to you folks who need the justice of the peace, Commissioner of Votes to Affidavit, expert guidance, Commissioner of Votes to Affidavits, expert guidance, folks, and support for all your documentation needs. I know what? They're open on Saturday. They're open on Saturday as well, right down there the Carrion Mall between Camp and Waterloo Streets. Yep. We're fired up, guys. We're ready to go. We trust that you guys are as well. We'll all be with you after you all there. We all alignment tonight. Guys, good to see you. I see Melissa April is there. I see Melissa. How are you all the folks doing? Debbie Hohencourt, Karina Cummins, Audrey Cole. So good to see Audrey and Prince Hodari. How are you doing, Prince Hodari? Great to see you as well. Love and Wade, says Pace and Power. Happy Valentine's. Laverne Wade and Angel Wade and all the Wades. Happy Valentine's to you folks. Ring the bell one time for you guys. Each and every one of you folks. Happy Valentine. Happy Valentine. We really trust that you guys are well. Yep. We're fired up, guys. We're ready to go. ready to head into that fight card. If you guys are ready, we are ready as well. Good to see so many of you folks. Fired up and ready to go. The fight card is set. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it really? Angeli Abrams, Joylyn Cook, Lennox. How are you doing there, Lennox? Good to have you. And David Wood. Good to have you. I see Greta Jones. Deborah Sharon Lynch is here as well. Patricia Craig. Ring the bell one time for the folks who've joined us this evening. Hundreds of you. We're so happy. We're so privileged. We're so privileged. Folks, the Sri Lankans want up us today. We can talk about that. The Sri Lankans, they want us up. They want up us today. Let me get it right. They want up us today. Yeah. We can get back at them sometime. Might be soon. Bellamona. Good to have you, Van Slice. What kind of names is these here now? Van Slice. Owen Backus. Good to have you there. Charles Nelson. And then we got some stuff happening at Michigan recently. Should happen any place in the world. We're going to talk about that too, folks. And then Valentine's. People doing some strange things on Valentine's. Right? Rana Prasad. Some folks doing some strange things on Valentine. I hope Van Slice and Rana Prasad is not like them. Some folks doing some strange things. Clinton Hollingsworth. We can talk about another Clinton in just a minute. Denise and Andy and all the other folks. You know, we can talk about a lot of people tonight. A lot of folks we can touch on this evening. Especially them boys. Y'all know them. I name, nature, and song. Cecile. Good to have you folks. We're going to talk a little bit too about Rosedale Ford Senior Council and what is happening in Jamaica as well is on the fight card. But we're going to have each and every one of you folks, wherever you all are joining us from. We're privileged to be here. God, we could reach out and touch some of you. Guys, we're so excited to be here with you folks. We look forward to this time with you guys. Like we look forward to our time with you guys in the morning, noon, and night. We look forward to you folks. Good to have you there. Ingrid and Gloria, Fitzgolliver, Rudolph and Randolph and Bella, all the folks who joined us, welcome in the ring. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's. Next year we can do something. And Rena's going to help plan that. Sandra Holder, good to see you, Sandra Holder. Rosamond David, am I getting it right, Rosamond? Apologies if I didn't. Then I get David at Shireen Baines, good to see you as well. Folks, good to have each and every one of you. You know where we heading? The opener. It's dinner night, folks, dinner night. A lot of dinner dates this evening if you get in. Yeah, good. Be happy for you. Good for you. If you get in, we start in here with the entrees, with the appetizer. Good folks. The opener to open your appetite for what is to come. And tonight, of all night, a lot of things coming. I want you all know that. A lot of things coming. Wink, wink. A lot of things coming tonight. You know what I mean? All fun parts. You know what I mean? Happy Valentine to all you folks out there. Basil Clark is here as well. Deborah Sharon Lynch. Michelle Cox is here with us, you guys. We are so happy that you folks are here. The opener. Policeman. Professional policeman Edmund Cooper died recently, and his funeral was over the last weekend. And we learned at that funeral they muted the mic of Clinton Conway, and Edmund Cooper colleague Benita Montague told us, and really and truly put things into the correct framework. You know, sometimes you can't always treat with these matters lightly. You can't always treat with them easily. But we want to thank folks like Benita Montague for speaking out. Speaking our mind. Again, for those of you now joining us, Edmund Cooper, I sat in a law class with Edmund Cooper. That's the extent of my knowledge to him. He was my colleague in that law class. Right? He seemed to be a decent human being and a professional policeman. But he got to carry politics even to the federal. That's why you want to know. Why we got to carry our politics even to the federal. But we need to put things in perspective for us. Put things in perspective for we. That's the opener tonight, folks. Take a look and take a listen what she said on social media following that funeral over the last weekend.
What I've been seeing in recent times is a real deterioration of the Guyana police force, law and order, and to some extent, the behaviors and the abuse of power. Today, while many of us were mourning, welcome, Lee Queen, while many of us shared a life, share it with your friends. While many of us were mourning and paying attention to the funeral service of our fallen brother, I saw the most despicable act committed. It is my belief that CC, as we fondly call him, is assistant commissioner. I was made to understand he was not given the assistant commissioner or promoted, so he's still superintendent. That I'm not sure of because I've been out of the force for a while. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Michelle. But what happened today at that funeral is unacceptable. The broadcast was coming live from one Big Smith News, or whatever it's called. Now, the youngster Leroy Smith is somebody that I know, is somebody that I've been fond of, and so on. But there are certain things got to be, a spade must be called a spade. How a disciplined organization is going to allow only one person to have access or to attend this coverage. Most of the events happening in the force, it's only one broadcaster, or the first person that maybe gets the information is one broadcaster who is bringing over or who is broadcasting what happened. Is this how the force should be run? They are civilians. We have civilians doing PR for the Guyana Police Force. What nonsense is that all the time? But what happened today must never happen again. CC, as we will call him, those of us who have served would call him, has served the Guyana Police Force with distinction. He has served it with honor. For many of us, he were our instructor, an encyclopedia for the police force training school, someone that you can always visit, ask questions. You also have Paul Slow, an ex-encyclopedia for policing, Gavin Primo. Those are people that have served and understand their departments, understand the force, understand policing, studied it, made it a career. Regardless how we feel politically, there is a line we must not cross. Today, the broadcasters cross that line. And you know what happened? Everybody going up and speaking. They tried to muzzle the woman who started. I think she said she was a special SC. And then from the time Mr. Conway's name was announced, they muted this man. At a funeral, you Muslim people, at a funeral, I am lost for words. The Minister of Home Affairs, the Commissioner of Police, no senior officer should encourage something like this. You're in the force today, tomorrow you're fucking out. You've never heard me this pissed. I don't use languages. I'm really angry. I am really angry. Regardless of what political aisle you stand on, regardless of who votes for who supports who, this is a funeral. Regardless how you feel about Conway as an individual or the leadership of the police force now, for us and for many of us, we see them as heroes of the Guyana Police Force, as idols, as icons, as senior officers that has gained a lot of respect. If it is Leroy Smith, if it is the Big Smith News, or whoever it is that muted that thing, they must be called out and they should be disciplined. We all must speak out to this kind of bullshit what's happening all the time in Guyana and the police force, man. You're going to kill all of us? It is totally unacceptable. Now you come into Muslims and talk about and attack us at the funeral and attack people at the funeral of Cooper. Why didn't you do what you had to do to help Cooper? When Cooper was traveling from Linden, y'all transfer him. It wasn't rotation, it was wickedness. And despite all the pressure, despite all the challenges, he succeeded. He qualified himself. All of y'all should die in the box instead of him to bloody day. For your hypocrisy. Blatant hypocrisy. This is what you're showing the junior ranks. This is what y'all are teaching the junior ranks, to disrespect those that have served. Clifton, today you're in the force, tomorrow you're out. Today you are in the force, Clifton, tomorrow you're out. You've got to set the standard and create no disrespect. I can remember always reaching you. Hi, Clifton, what's up? You know, we got all the years. You was at the TSU, I was at training school. When we reached each other, we greeted each other in love and camaraderie. Where politics has taken y'all, y'all gone screw mad. Y'all gone mad in that friggin' place. To the point where on an international scene, because all over the world we're looking at it, and you're going to be so disrespectful to mute a man who served the Guyana police force better than some of y'all doing today and have ever done in your life. It is outrageous. CCM Paul, so because if it was Paul, so he would have stand up and he would have spoken as a drill instructor. You're going to hear his voice still in the back of Rabbit Walk or the seawall. Y'all are overdoing this thing now. You're overdoing this bullshit. And then you're talking about one Guyana? How can it be one Guyana when you're so blasted divisive? The police force is like a political party. That is what it is. Guyana police force is a political party now. So if you perceive to have been supporting one political party, you're seen as a rival and you're victimized and you're penalized and the ranks can't come out and talk and the ranks can't address issues. You are a pack of disgrace in leadership. A pack of disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourself. When we leave the police force, we must be able to walk around with pride, to look at our senior officers on the street and to greet them with such grace and camaraderie and love, knowing that we have served together. Not this bloody disrespect that I'm seeing here all the time. I am hurt. I am friggin' hurt to the point. I am hurt. Just imagine where this madness is gone. At the funeral procession. At the funeral procession, y'all muting a former senior officer because of a disagreement at a senior. You have no respect for Cooper. If you have respect for Cooper, you will know that CC and Cooper had a great relationship. In fact, they used to say it's a father-figure relationship. And that is the relationship many of us have with CC. and with Mrs. Slow and with some of the senior officers. I can understand. I can understand. I get it. If you believe they are supporting a different political party, but since when supporting a political party should be a death sentence, or it should be a cap on your mouth that you can't speak, you can't do this? When this madness stopping? When I vote for PPP, for PNC, for UF, for AFC, for GF, for what the F? I'm a Guyanese. And now I'm a Guyanese American. You think in America they could tell me because I voted for Republican or because I voted for Democrat, I can't speak at a place, or I can't say this at a place, or I can't say that of a place?
You share the live yet, folks? You share the live yet? You all share the live yet? You smash that emoji button. That's the opener, folks. That is the opener. Share the live. Smash that emoji button. Good folks, we ready? We ready? It's just here we waiting on. It's just here we waiting on now. We ready to go down the road. That was Benita Montague, former police officer herself. Speaking her mind. You can mute somebody at a funeral. I mean, that's where we politics got. That's where we politics meet. Anybody muting people small-minded? Government or otherwise. Anybody muting people small-minded? Right? You'll be like St. Romain. He said, don't share the life. If you're muting people at a funeral, you're small-minded. Government or otherwise, you're small-minded. If we got to move this country forward, we got to be large-hearted, broad in our thinking. They ain't going to do it. They ain't gonna do it. Them guys dancing around at this oil and gas conference, pretending everything nice and dandy, you know. Pretending everything nice and dandy, but it's not so. It's not so, good folks. We're bringing in some things from around the world. Y'all know that's how we started. We're bringing in a couple things from around the world, good folks. Share the damn live, man. Smash that emoji button. Good to see so many of you on the live. You know, we said we're on the live. Good to see. Good to see all of that. Wherever you all are joining us from, guys, we're so happy you all are here. We are so happy you all are here, good folks. Share the damn live, smash that emoji button. Let me go down. Look what the things we're covering. It's Valentine's lesson. My God. Some people don't care. Look what's happening at Michigan State University. MSU. 3 persons gunned down. 7 wounded. Another mass shooting in the US of A, folks. Another mass shooting. You know, we saw President Biden said earlier on, we have to do something to stop gun violence from ripping our communities apart. You see, what is gun violence? It's political marginalization in this country. And we got to do something about that too. That's what Benito was talking about. We got to do something about that as well. Who shared it down live, man? Who's smashing the emoji button for us? Michigan State and the US. They're what they're coping with. And there's a big fella who did this dastardly, cowardly act. The folks, he had no attachment to the university. He never went there. He ain't got nobody going there or went there. They're still hunting for a motive. Maybe they've updated you guys since then. My God, what pain and what sorrow. Look at these young people, so full of life. You know, getting on with higher education. And then they cut down. Cut down like that. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them, folks. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. The folks down there at Michigan State University as well. The entire community there. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. Yep. Some of the things we're following, good folks. A couple of the things we are following. And this is another one of those issues. But look, story now. Valentine. You better wonder where you're getting some of them chocolate from. You all see a lot of chocolate coming by. You better ask. If you don't know where the chocolate coming from, you might be assuming things and you don't really know. You better ask somebody if you don't know. You see? You better ask somebody where the chocolate coming from tonight. Or where the chocolate came from, perhaps. Right? Maybe you got to ask where the chocolate came from. If you know, you better ask somebody, folks. 2,000 Cadbury cream egg chocolates were stolen. 2,000. Where you get them chocolate from? There get a girl, huh? Sporily. Where your chocolate come from? Leslie Hamilton. 2,000. Folks, this was it. This is in north. Up north. It's up north. It's in the UK. Joe Poole is the fellow there. Joby Poole. Use a stolen tractor to tow away the chocolate. 2,000. Commissioner Cole. Where your chocolate coming from tonight? I see some of y'all sappy chocolate right away. Right? I can see. It's only a jagabat to do this, you know. I can see some of y'all. It's only a jagabat to do this. I can see some of y'all done eat chocolate. I can see some of y'all done eat chocolate right away. That can put a damper, folks. That can put a damper. That can put a damper on the festivities for tonight. I can see some of y'all now. Y'all gone to dinner. And the chocolate come out. That chocolate come out. And you can say, hold up, stand by. Where you get this chocolate from? 2,000! Folks, that's in the UK. Raises a lot of questions. I see they're recalling Fabuloso. Folks, keep your eyes on that. Recalling some chocolate. Recalling Fabuloso, the detergent. I thought Fabuloso's fight bacteria, and so they say Fabuloso now might have been exposed. You know, certain of the fragrances or what have you. Some of them are being recalled. So keep your eyes on that, folks, in the media. Fabuloso, they said would have been exposed to bacteria. I thought you used Fabuloso for bacteria. My father. And the chocolate front, folks. Ask questions. Where chocolate coming from? Ask questions if you need to. And then as well, you know, some folks up north put up this mural highlighting domestic violence. You know, that's one of the plagues we got here. Highlighting domestic violence. This mural, it caused a lot of consternation. Right? You spotted there? You spotted, good folks? Huh? It was talking about domestic violence and how we need to eradicate this scourge. That's a closer look at the artwork of domestic violence and how we need to curb. It's an artist that did this, folks. And the artist rendered this mural, right? It didn't go down nicely for everybody, but we got to fight against domestic violence. We got to fight against it. You know, there are some good wimps and jerks and cowards, right? They'll try to smooth things over tonight. Yeah, chocolate, loud tonight, and roses and all that. Nice music and so. And then tomorrow, back to square one. Back to square one. But we got to fight against it. We got to fight. And I really want to thank the artists who this was in the UK, I think, as well, who used the opportunity on Valentine's Day to highlight the plight of many women, the scourge in our society of domestic violence. Yep. Moving on, folks, on the fight card. Sri Lanka, I can tell you all, Sri Lanka won up us. Dan Gravesandi and Eileen and all the other folks. Yeah. The female cricketers are now going to be paid pretty well there in Sri Lanka. They are going to be paid, folks, pretty well. They've up the payments to female cricketers. They're telling us they've introduced also a winning bonus. So where players have been paid US $250 per white ball game, they're telling us that now they will receive $750. Oh, this is nice time. I can see some of the men might try to join now. From $250 to $750 is nice time for the Sri Lankan female cricketers. And they're telling us if they win, they get this bonus now, an extra $250. And then those who are on the squad but did not play, they get 25% of all of that. Nice time. Nice time. We like to see good improvements. Abigail and Yvette, y'all can try it, ladies. You know, you can try it. We like to see good improvements. So that's what's happening, folks, with the Sri Lankan female cricketers. Yeah. You must improve. Things must improve. Things mustn't go back. You know, things mustn't go down. Things must get better. Yes, sir. Must get better. Bringing some stuff, folks, from around the region to where you guys are joining us from. A couple of things we think you ought to know about. The U.S. arrested some more persons in connection with the assassination of the Haitian president, Jovenel Moïse. Yep, the next a couple more of those folks. Y'all know he was here, they wouldn't find nobody. Saturday, I saw a minister within the PP government, was Minister of Agriculture, was assassinated, the shooting dog. Some other folks who were by his house at that time, till they're like, no, never find nobody. Till they're like, no, no one has been held accountable. You take the PPK, their colleague shot dead, assassinated. I wonder, these ministers who are part of the PPP, if they don't wonder whatever happened to Saturday Star, what was the real truth? What was the real truth concerning the killing of Minister Saturday Star? The US don't export like that. It's about 10 to 15 persons they've arrested. As a matter of fact, the head of a security company who hired the Jagabats, to carry out the dastardly act, he was arrested as well. Here, they want to find nobody yet. They want to find nobody yet. The matter with them before the DPP and a file, waiting a legal opinion. They want to find anybody yet. That's one of the things we're tracking regionally, folks. The American gone with some of them. And now here, folks. Here are the Jamaicans. They're opening their parliamentary year with pomp and ceremony, strutting the stuff. Government and opposition. You know we travel a little bit. Y'all know we travel a little bit. Faye and Seymour and Marla Pandey. I assure y'all know we travel a little bit. These are people with things. Carl and Roderick, Van Slice. You know we travel a little bit. You mean we don't take nothing out of people book? Huh? We don't take nothing out. Them boys don't even give you a proper invitation as a member of parliament to attend the Island Gas conference. You see, they won't even give you a proper invitation. Right? Here, everyone can get independence anniversary celebration, flag raising in the parliamentary compound. He didn't invite you. But some people understand civility. Some people understand how to operate with dignity. And that is why cutting the mic on somebody who is speaking deliberately will vex people. Will vex people. In other parts of the world, you all know I'm talking the truth. People operate differently, Donna Miller, Patricia Craig. They operate differently. And here the Jamaicans are showing us government and opposition. We will fight when we get in the house. But we can agree on some common things on the outside. How we can start the parliamentary year together. We have a robust legislative agenda. We talk about it here, folks. But we don't practice it. We talk the talk. And of course, them trench crappers can't walk the walk. They're hopping about the place. They can't walk the walk. They're just hopping about the place. Hopping about the place, trench crappers. We got to aim for civility. You know, in this domestic realm of ours, this country belongs to all of us, you know. It belongs to people, but not them alone. All of us. It belongs together. We're going to move this country forward. Together. Moving on, folks. Moving on, Trinidad. Last thing we're touching on regionally in Trinidad, in TNT. Folks, a police officer's son was gunned down in Trinidad. It's serious, you know. It's serious out there. Serious. And now the manhunt is on. They said for the gunman, the person who killed this female police officer's son at his home in Princeton in Trinidad. The streets out there, serious. Serious. You know, our thoughts and prayers go out to these folks there in Trinidad, our brothers and sisters in Trinidad. Our thoughts and prayers go to them. Your child gunned down in your own house. That's madness. Madness. And if you allow them boys to bring this kind of foolishness right here, you know, how do you think we end up with Saturday? So every time they're in government in power, it's purgatory and confusion powder. And then they're gone at these international forums, quote unquote, that we ban we all damn journalists from going. And they try to pretend that all is well. They try to pretend that all is well and nice. Right? Fellow was shot in his head. Shot in his head. Jess Kalyan. Just Cullen, 29 years old, he found dead today. 2 days after he was reported missing. Shot in his head. Father have his mercies. Father have his mercies. Those are some of the stuff we are following, folks. Regionally, we're going to now touch base on some of the things we're following. Right where we're there. Right where we're there. You're not going far. Right where we're there. Yes, sir. Share it down, right? Smash that emoji button, folks. And let me go down. The 592. But there's a pretense parade right now. It's a pretense parade in Garland. Oh, fastest growing economy. Oh, this, that. Everybody hungry outside. Everybody hungry outside. Fastest this, fastest that. Yeah. And then they lock out the journalists so they can't ask the delegates the right questions. So I heard you say X, Y, and Z. But what do you think about this? See? But we're a democratic country and you're locking out the journalists. And just now they can start turning off the internet. That's the next stage. Start turning off the internet, Jamal. When they start locking out journalists from events because you don't want them to ask the tough questions or people to know what's really happening where we going as a country. You see? And they're going to talk, oh, we just passed the biggest budget ever. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about. We got a booming economy. You see? And then the delegates, none the wiser. They don't understand. Simeon, come live with me. It's two different things. They don't understand. Simeon, come live with me. Mahindra Bola. I think Mahindra Bola understands. I think Mahindra Bola understands. Simeon, come live with me. It's two different things. You see? You know who else understand? Francis Bailey, who went down by the foul pens. Give us a view. He understands. Simeon, come live with me. Showed you Mr. Bailey last evening. Bola went from by Skeleton Hospital in this biggest budget ever country. Fastest growing economy. Can't find a doctor on duty. Can't find a doctor in the 592. Millions going to host oil and gas conference. And the people are far removed, from feeling a part of that. Listen to Bola say when he touched down by Skeleton Hospital. Listen to the fella.
Mr. Ali, if you go make street, see and get doctor for work Monday to Sunday, Skeleton, what? Signboard, Skeleton Hospital. No doctor there, Skeleton Hospital today. None. You need to get more doctors, Skeleton Hospital. Look. From since 2 o'clock to now, none doctor going to check my son. None. You need to look into this matter here.
You heard that? Man bring his son, can't find a doctor. They ain't going wrong set to talk about that. Maybe that's why they want them journalists in there. Maybe that is why the boys don't want to discuss that. You see, it went by too fast for y'all. It went by too fast. Open letter.
Mr. Ali, if you go make street, see and get doctor for work Monday to Sunday, Skeleton, what? Signboard, Skeleton Hospital. No doctor there, Skeleton Hospital today. None. You need to get more doctors, Skeleton Hospital. Look. From since 2 o'clock to now, none doctor going to check my son. None. You need to look into this matter here. Mr. Ali, if you go make street, see and get doctor for work Monday to Sunday, Skeleton, what? Signboard, Skeleton Hospital. No doctor there, Skeleton Hospital today. None. You need to get more doctors, Skeleton Hospital. Look. From since 2 o'clock to now, none doctor going to check my son. None. You need to look into this matter here.
So nice we had to do it twice. So nice we had to do it twice, Denise. So nice we had to do it twice. Roderick and Savage, Rosetta and Leslin. So nice we had to do it a couple times. So nice. So nice. Yeah. Biggest budget ever. And all them lofty things. Yeah. Biggest. You know that electrical fire we were tracking, guys? That electrical fire at Windsor Forest. They're telling us, it was electrical fluctuation. The fire we were following, apologies. Electrical fluctuations. I mean, like, what does this even mean? It was load shedding. It was low voltage. Giving the thief in power. Like, what does that even mean? Electrical fluctuations cause the fire at Windsor Forest. What does that even mean? They come out here for people, you know. I think when they don't even know what they're doing outside, making up a whole set of things. Electrical fluctuations. You die from electrical fluctuation. I don't know what that means. Huh? Marilyn Chavez, you know what I mean? Electrical fluctuation. Is it the same as low voltage? Maybe not. Ram Singh Singh? Maybe you know. Father of his mercies. Maybe you know. Electrical fluctuations. Respect and manners. Lord Mayor of Georgetown. Lord Mayor of Georgetown continues his good works. Respect and manners to the Lord Mayor. Municipality of Georgetown. Yep. Started him recently, folks. Delivering supplies, making a donation to the folks of North Sophia, helping them to boost what they're doing as young entrepreneurs there. I want to say respect and manners to the mayor. Respect. Who vex? We have no apologies. Who vex? Maybe we got to do. No, let's hot in some of them, you know. Because for some people, you must just punish and die. Spurley, Patricia Kissoon, Heaven Faith, Dan Fordyce, Jamal Aziz, David Wood. Good to see each and every one of you guys. Yep. Respect and manners to the mayor. Continue doing what you're doing, Lord Mayor of the National Capital City of Georgetown. You know, folks, hold on. In any proper democracy, you got a bigger national conference happening. You know what you would have had? The mayor of the city that conference is being held, giving remarks. That's what happens in proper functioning democracies. That's what happens. But here, sir. Here, sir. You know what happened here, sir? It's a lot of pretense. Here, in the 5-9 of the 2, it's pretense pageantry happening there. A set of pretense. Here. Father have his mercies. You think them boys easy? Here? Moving on, folks. Here? You think you know that? Father have his mercy. Trench couples, the jagabats, the tadpoles, and the cricketers. Them with the pageantry. Hittites, Philistines, Sadducees, and Pharisees. All. How can you have a conference? You blocking the media. You blocking the media from the conference. That's madness. Madness of the highest order. You blocking the media. The fourth state that keeps the executive in check, pursuing the truth wherever it leads. I remember I sat down, did communications university and pass. I fall out in the second year. And y'all want muting people mic? How do y'all mind this country or what? Blocking journalists? What is this? North Korea? Pack of madness. Y'all out of y'all mind. Out of your mind. Now look, y'all boy. This is telling you. Ghana is the cornerstone in energy development, and all we here hungry and suffering. Right? People know how much rent I over there, but they won't pay it. Right? They won't pay it. Don't only talk about problems, pursue solutions too. You know you owe rent, pay the rent. But I'm telling y'all only harm come to me and my family. Right? I'm telling y'all up front, continue your foolishness. Right? Continue propaganda nonsense. In these hard times, people allowing you for whole rent for 3 months. You have to just be to them people. You continue your foolishness, and then you got these dagabats come. Oh, it's the cornerstone, but he see the kitchen coop. Then carry around by the kitchen coop side. Media can't get in there. Media, proper media can't get in there. You call a democracy? You're out of your own mind. We are by Ralph. Ralph said, "Get us the cornerstone in energy development." Let's have the story, Ralph. This half. You know public servant salary is here? Yeah? You know public servant salary is here? You know what it's about? So we don't have the time to put the graphic up. I expect the young boy who claiming 5,000 could buy you grocery for your family for the month. I expect the young boy 25,000 US. I spot the young boy at the conference. We spot him, now Ralph. How is out to touch? Oh, he's the cornerstone. When Ralph get in the brown bag, instead Ralph come and get a loan. A man will come tell from St. Vincent and Grenadines and get a loan from, is it Demerara Bank? Huh? Was it Demerara Bank? To buy houses here and ship out. Ralph got in the brown bag and then he had just debt relief. Everybody collecting the 30 pieces of silver. Don't come around with funny. You will know me like that. England, oh, easy, cornerstone. Singing for the supper. You buy a 15 house, they sell another 20. I'm happy for the people locally who are producing those houses. I hope they show me over there in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is good sturdy houses. And you says, what they call it in the kitchen coop? It's some fancy upcycled plastic and a zinc heavy skin for 1 week. Like often, I'm happy for the folks, you got back a little money. But Ralph, getting the brown bag, and then he land now, trying to maintain relevance in the region. Right? The day's numbered, you know. The day's numbered. Day's numbered. Cornerstone in energy development. Let's have the story. Carry around by the kitchen coop. By the chicken coops, carry around there and show him a cornerstone looking like, carry around that side and show him a cornerstone looking like, well, today right outside this energy conference and expo, and some folks, them state media, they went out and asked them any questions. You see, in this democracy that we're talking about that we got here, they went and asked them no questions. No questions asked, no answers given. We have to be boots on the ground out there ourselves. Spoke with some of those folks. And the government, in its usual foolishness, is happening, people. Right? We got the patent and protest, apparently. Listen to some of what the guys there told us on the front line of that protest activity, talking about care for the environment and how excellent this government don't give a damn. Take a look, guys. Take a listen.
And this is another one of the placards here. Exxon's greed trumps Guyana's sovereignty is another one of the placard, and I hope she can talk to us about what has brought her out here this morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
I am good. I am good. What has brought you out?
The lack of adherence to the rule of law in Guyana in connection with the whole oil and gas industry. We have it after we got a bad contract, yes, but it doesn't have to continue to be bad. And there is a clause in the contract that allows for renegotiation if it is triggered, and that's the arbitration clause. I think it's 30 something. I can't remember exactly. So they're just talking around this whole thing. There is a way of doing it. So in the oil sector, it's after the fact of the contract, and in the gas sector, we don't have any adherence to the rule of law before the implementation of that sector. So basically, that's what's bringing me out here. This is fundamentally incorrect for a country to be a sovereign, allegedly democracy to be operating like this.
Miss Hughes, recently I mean, the current government did, and this is another one of the placards here. Exxon's greed trumps Guyana's sovereignty is another one of the placard, and I hope she can talk to us about what has brought her out here this morning.
Yep, and that's just one of the things we're following. Apologies there. That's just one of the things we're following, good folks. It's just one of them. Them folks ran out. You know? They learn to come tell we things that we don't know. Look story here. Look story now. They're telling us, a former president of Colombia. This may interest you. A former president of Colombia. Right? He just wake up and realize the Guyana. Just woke up. I mean, oh, Guyana over, sir. Let me go around there and see. Former. I ain't want to talk to no farm anybody. I beg your pardon. I ain't want to talk to no farm anybody. He suddenly realized we got a visionary, coherent LCDS plan for 2030. He just realized that he's never been here before. They carry around by the chicken coops. This is Ivan Marquez. Lord's Guyana LCDS 2030. Well, when you got to bring farmer people to Lord, you know, Baxter, when you got to bring some farmer people to Lord, that is to tell you, is where you're really there. When you got to bring farmers to Lord, visionary, coherent, you know why? I understand why, you know. I understand why they lock on the journalists. As a matter of fact, as a raster, I understand why they lock on the journalists. Because the journalists could say to Ivan Marquez, the ladder, he said, Ivan, Chief, hold on. What about the plan specifically? You see? This is like when you have a book and you give a review. Visionary and coherent. All right, but what exactly in the book? Right? What chapter spoke to you? What chapter resonated with you? You see, I am thankful I buy my books at Austin, my dictionaries and so on. What resonated in the story with you? Yes, you said it's visionary and coherent. Go on. You see, when you start pressing them now, but the real issues, you say, well, I had a chance to really and truly read all of it. But a cursory glance, he said discover Guyana. Right? It's the eye, you know, a lot of them will slip over now. Visionary and coherent. I don't know. I think I follow current affairs a little bit locally. Right? Has Ivan ever been there before? Ivan Marquez? Ivan know what Stabrook Market look like? I only passed by Stabrook. And let it carry around by the clock. Then he tell me about visionary and coherent. And let it carry by the chicken coop section. Let them carry him around there. I understand why they're locking out the journalists. They want the real questions to be asked. No. But Ivan touched down. Right? When you get a conference, you can't even, you have the leader of the opposition there. And you can't even acknowledge the presence of the leader of the opposition. He's maybe there. But Ivan called for Lord. Right? A former president. Right? Could come to Lord. Know why you're locking out journalists from your. They know exactly why they're locking out the journalists. They don't want the tough questions to be asked. But the people who are protesting out there today understand the issues. They understand the issues. Listen what another woman told us who was out there on the ground protesting today on the apron of the Marriott, pressing their cause. People beg in this country, but they're stupid. Take a look and take a listen.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, I think we have a good shot there. How are we gonna go with that? A very good morning.
Yeah, good
So
morning.
please do tell us some of the issues you're advocating for out here this morning on the periphery of this international oil and gas.
Okay, well, we're out here, as our banner says, we want adherence to the rule of law in Guyana in relation to oil and gas, the oil and gas industry, because this has not been happening. And there are so many issues um, that concerns the lack of the rule of law, including with the contract, the ExxonMobil contract with the government of Guyana. There are issues with that. There are issues with Exxon not paying tax in Guyana. That should not be so. And not only are they not paying the tax, but then they're getting they're getting permission from the GRA to then claim tax relief in the United States of America. So it's two places in which they're not being taxed. Besides that, the agency which is supposed to regulate the environment in Guyana, which is the EPA, also has been violating the EPA Act. There was a recent case where the judge he made a ruling that the EPA failed to provide reasons for waiving environmental impact assessment, and he made an injunction against the company and removed their environmental permit for operation, so they're not able to operate in Guyana. But it's not only that company. There are many. There are about 5 other waste management companies operating. We have never seen their environmental permit, which should be available to the Guyanese people. We don't know if the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, waived EIAs for them, but it must be so because none of them can be found on this is environmental impact assessments, none can be found on the EPA's website. And they, by law, have to publish EIAs on their website. So how are these waste management facilities operating? They are bringing hundreds of thousands of tons of hazardous and radioactive waste from offshore to onshore facilities. And up to now, we don't know the exact amount. We don't know exactly what they're bringing. We don't know how they are treating it in any detail. And we do not know if when they dispose of it, which all seems to be going to the Hague Bosch landfill, we don't know if that treated waste is really safe. We don't know this. So communities in Guyana are being put at risk by ExxonMobil and its operations, especially with the waste management facilities, not to mention everything that they're dumping into Guyana's ocean from their offshore operations. So, and by law, the Constitution of Guyana says that Guyanese are supposed to get information about what is happening in their country and the right to participate and be consulted on issues in Guyana. We have a conference here, and we were told that the press of Guyana, the Guyanese press, were barred from attending this conference. How is that possible? What is happening here? Is this ExxonMobil and EEPGL country, or is it the country of Guyanese?
Indeed, indeed.
Yep. You heard it there. You heard it there. Waste. We didn't even talk much about that. The waste from all of that that's happening in oil and gas. Where it going? Where it going? But you know what? You know what? You know what, good folks? Our boy Ivan Marquez touched down. He lauded visionary, coherent LCDS, low carbon development, and the waste from out there, the toxic waste and so on, from out there. Might be stored somewhere close by you, going haze, bash, and so on. But visionary, coherent. You understand why they're locking out the journalists? You understand? That's why we saw a journalist law senior counsel Roysdale Ford said he expressed shock and surprise at the media being locked out of this forum. But you understand, because a serious media personnel like Nazim Raghuber, Gordon Mosley would say, all right, Ivan, you're talking about visionary and so on, but what about this little hazardous waste at covered inside there? How you feel about that, Ivan? Huh? How you feel about that? How you feel about that? Yep. Shock and surprise. Shock and surprise. Looking out the media. And then you know what? Gail gonna go tomorrow and say, oh, we believe in good governance. You all wait till it's Press Freedom Day. And you can hear the lauding, oh, we got an academy for journalists. You can come and be trained, and then we lock you out later on. Oh, you see? Oh, Duncan is allowed to speak his mind. And then we run you up a cold step. You know, alleging that he called one of his friends, family and favorites, jaggerbats and trench crappos. Oh, yeah, he's allowed to speak his mind, but we stop his salary. For months on end, he's allowed to speak his mind in this democracy. That being said, folks, but folks, that being said, that's the time, and that's our program. That being said, that is our time, and that is our program. Folks, you all know, we can't do these programs without you. Y'all is the wind. I'm supposed to say y'all are, but y'all know how we start here. Y'all is the wind. Folks, I didn't do communication. I'm pass. Graduated with my certification. I didn't do law, you know, for nothing. Where's who he is? Y'all is the wind. Believe me, y'all is the wind. Folks, I want to thank you guys for your love, your support, and your generosity. And this is how we keep on doing what we do, good folks. This is how we do it.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
That's right.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592 at gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments.
That being said, that's me time. And that's our program. Yvette Madu, good to see you. Van Slice. Folks, partner with us. As y'all know, we got rent to pay. 3 months backdating the rent. We got to pay. As y'all know, partner with us. Carol Bradford, Rosetta Barton, or the propaganda of the PPP. Avril Squires Paul, good to have you here. Tessa Haywood, Wayne Brown, stick around. Good to have you. Barbara Barrington. Those of you who are heading off to dinners elsewhere, guys, do tell us how the Wagyu is. Jamal Aziz, Sharon Castle, Edwards, get a spectator. Good to see you as well. Yeah, Saint Mother, good to see you as well. Saint Mother, oh, I think he's a fantastic person. I love that name, Saint Mother. But send me a number, Saint Mother. Folks, is my wife of the life. Beatrice Selby, good to see you there. Good to see you, wifey, on the live. You know, I don't know why Kwame them keep posting all of this nonsense about me. You know, like me, I don't understand. I happily married with 3 strong sons. Oh, I just out here to live my life. quote unquote, Marshall Montana. I just out here to live my life. The happiest man. Beatrice, good to see you guys there. Peace and power, guys. That's gonna do it for us. That's me time. And that's our program. Stay safe, folks. Stay safe. Watch out for them jagabats, the trend support, the tadpole, and the cricketers. That's me time. That's the program. Stay safe, guys.